Good evening. Welcome back to the Man Cave. Today we're doing a review of a game we were given for free at Gen Con. Thunderworks Games premiered this game at Gen Con, I believe. Fliptoons. It is a deck building game, kind of. It's very fun. So we're gonna open it up. Again, this was given to us by Thunderworks Games. That does not influence how we feel about the game. We've played the game with my family. I played this game with my brother before we left Ohio. And we've done it a couple of times here with the kids. I've even tried it solo. So I guess I'll read what the back says here first. Fliptoons assemble the perfect cast of characters to star in the next great animated show. So it's a deck building game, but it's also a family friendly, kind of kid oriented sort of introduction almost to deck builders. So let's see what we have here. These. We have, so I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to set up a game here on the table. We have a purchase row that we set up here like this. If we aren't playing with a single player, we have a first player card. And we have the +3 Critics' Choice, which comes in for the end game scenario. But again, that doesn't go with a single player thing. All right, we have a how to play reference card here. We have the icon explanation on the back of that. And here we have a fame guide, because we're collecting fame in this game. And these two cards go together. See how the arrows go on the blue side there? This is if you have 1 fame, 2 fame, so on and so on. All the way over here, we have this arrow points to this side, so you've got 11, 12, and then on the back of this, we get our big numbers. 30 right here is in orange because that is the key number that sets up the end game. I want to talk about the rule book here a little bit. It is quite compact. It took about, 3 to 4 minutes to read the whole thing. It's very simplistic. It gives us perfect examples of how a game runs through. After reading this, we only had one question. That's because my family tends to overthink things. In the rule book, they have a FAQ, which talks about some of the individual cards. They have the keywords terms in the back here for words that are kind of important. And then they have a 2-page solo game. That's solo rules. That's it. And this game is pretty amazing for what it is. Here we have, I separated the card. This is our starting hands. In a 2-player game, you have these cards. You have a bee, a snail, a dragonfly, 2 caterpillars, and a skunk. Okay? So each one of these does something different. This guy is worth 0 points. Fame in this game. 0 fame. +1 for each unique card that is adjacent to it. This is where the whole unique word threw my family into a tizzy because we overthink things. But what this would mean was this and this are not the same card, so they're each worth a point. So he would be worth 2 points. He's worth 0. He's worth 2. That's 4 points. 0, 1, that's 5, and 0. 5 points for this hand if this was the way we started our cards, okay? If we have the lowest of the cards, we can our actions are we can dismiss or we can buy. We could dismiss one of these cards for free if the skunk is in our thing and we have the lowest fame of anybody playing. You don't really get to use the skunk in a single player game. So in a single player game, the skunk card, not in the game, and you replace it with another caterpillar. This is the setup for a single player game, which I think that's what we're going to pretty much go through today. So this is your hand of cards, okay? So this is what we had in our tableau here. And then up here in our trade deck, we have these stars that are coming in to try to audition for the new role that we're doing. Oh, in a single player game, this pig would not be in it. It only affects other players. So first you lay out these 5 cards. Then we have to look at their rank. He's a 1. 1 goes in front. 8 and 15, that's in the right spot. 15 and 8, the 8 comes in front of that. And a 10 and 15, so that goes in front of that. All right, now what did we say? We have 5 points. So we could buy an ostrich or we could buy a camel. In a single player game, this ostrich is only going to be worth 1 point, and then the next card would get put right on top of it, so you'd have 2 cards in your row. But this card in a 1-player game is going to be worth 4 points. because nobody's going to have more camels than you. So this is the one that we would end up buying. We do have an extra point. That point would go away. And then a couple of things. In a single player game, 20 of these cards would be gone. So you'd only have about half the deck. Okay, so then we would have to replace that card. We have a 9, so again, we go by rank. And then that would be the end of the turn. So then these 2 cards both leave. One from each end. And you put out 2 more. Now we got to do the whole ranking thing. So that moves like that. We would have shuffled up our cards here. We have 7. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we only have 2, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 points this time because all of these are worth nothing. With 7 points, we could buy the horse, we could buy the rabbit, we could buy the camel. Now we know that the camel's worth 4 points. The rabbit's worth 3, and then it stacks on top of another rabbit if you get another rabbit. So that can get you even more points. This is a guarantee 4 in the beginning, and since we only really want to get rid of 1 card. So with our, how many points did I say we had? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 points. The horse is not useful because it's getting rid of cards in this game. When the deck runs out, so does your turn. Your game's over. So I think what we would do is we would say, okay, with those 7 points, we're going to buy a 4-point. Nope. Yeah, we're going to buy a 4-point rabbit, which leaves us 3 points. Normally it takes 5 cards to get rid of a card, or 5 points to get rid of a card, but the caterpillar only takes 3. So we're going to use that extra 3 points that we have and say goodbye caterpillar. So now our deck is shrank and we're sitting ready to go next. We put the dragonfly back in from that didn't get used. We reset the deck here and the first and last cards go away. So then we reset the deck. We have a 5, we have an 8. Okay, shuffle up our cards here. All right, so perfect example. Our dragonfly has 2 caterpillars. Only one of them counts. So it's 1 point, 2 points for the dragonfly, plus 2 for the snail. That's 4 points. Plus 1 for the bee is 5, plus 4, we have 9 points. With 9 points, looking at the board again, we're going to buy the camel again because we know that that's a 4-point card. And with our extra points, we'll dismiss another caterpillar. So then we reset up here, 14. Then the first and last go away. We reset again. We've got a 3 and a 25. Okay, shuffle up our cards. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we are not making very many points at all in these early parts of the game, but we're eliminating cards, and that can be a very important strategy when you're doing a solo game. Okay, this time our dragonfly is worth 3 points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, let me do that again. 4, 5, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points. Okay, with 17 points, we're going to buy the alligator for 6, which is a risk, because after the market phase, the card that's on his right side will automatically get kicked out of the game. But we said we had 14, so we're going to... Oh, we don't have a caterpillar this time, so we will get rid of our bee.
How?
5 points. So, did I not have 5 points?
You had 14, spent 10.
Oh, you're right. All right, so... Maybe I won't buy the alligator. I will buy the cat for 7, leaving me 7 points, which lets me get rid of the bee. And the cat says, +1 per starting card in your dismissed cards. We've now dismissed 3 cards, so the cat's going to be worth 4 points when he comes out. Which isn't quite as good as the alligator, but I don't know. All right, so then we replace. I got a 13. That goes right there. These 2 go away. We got a 20 and a 2. All right, let's see how we did here. 2, 6, 7. We said there was 3, so 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 0. 11 and 3 is 14 again.
You said the cat was 4, not 3.
Right.
You said 3.
2, 4, 6, 7, plus 4 is 11.
Okay, you said plus 3.
Okay. And then plus 3 is 14. And he gets one more. 14. So it's the same as last.
15.
Okay, 15. Stack this card on the previously placed card. So that automatically gives you 5 plus whatever. So I'm going to take this one. That's my whole turn. Okay, so we do this. It's a 7. So we move this over here like this. These two go away. And we replace. We have an 11 and a 12. Okay. What we're trying to do in a single player game is hit that 30 fame before our deck runs out. Stack to the previous card. Okay. This only counts as a stack, I believe. So it's 1, 2. So he's worth 2. So 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, plus 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're up to 20. So with our 20 points, we're going to grab the rooster. And we're going to get rid of a caterpillar for the.
Why grab the rooster?
I like the rooster. Plus 1 per card rank 13 or lower, including this card, and that counts everything in the stack. So this one is over 13. I think this one's over 13. So those two wouldn't count.
So that would give you 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. That would give me 5, 6.
The yellow
points.
thing gives you 7.
But you have to flip the next card, or flip the previous card.
Oh. Okay.
So you're automatically subtracting points. In a single player game, I almost never take cards that make you flip. The snake and the alligator are also very risky because you don't know what you're getting rid of. Okay, so I have to replace. I replace with a 5. And these go away. And we replace. 16 and 23. Previous card. All right, so 13 or lower in my ranks. I have 2 that are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's worth 5 points. 5 plus, 5 points. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 7 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. 21, 22. Plus 4 is 26. So we're 4 points away from winning. Not bad. I'm going to buy the lion. If all adjacent cards are ranked 16 or lower, and like I said, I think I've only got 1 that's over 16. So with 2 adjacent cards, that could give me 7 points. The deer says if each face-up card in your grid is unique, you get a plus 5. So that could be 8. This could be 7. I don't think I have any doubles except for the camel. So I think I'll buy this for 15. I have 22. Instead of buying a second card, I think I'm going to dismiss a camel.
Can't you not buy a second card when they have an ability that lets you do that?
No, you can do 2 actions. You can buy 2 cards, or you can buy and dismiss.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to dismiss that camel just so I only have unique cards in my hand so that the one I just bought, the deer, is worth more. Butterfly, that would have been good in the early part of the game. It gets rid of caterpillars for free when you first buy it. So these 2 go away. I replace 1 and 17. Shuffle up all my cards here. Really would like a tiger. 1. There's a stupid caterpillar. Previous card. Okay, so I did get her, so she's 8 points because everything's unique here. She's 8. We said he was 5, right? Nope, 4. 8 and 4, that's 12 right there. 12 and 5 is 17. Plus 3 is 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. If these two are higher. That's higher too. So 24 plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
28.
28. I missed it by 2. All right, so 28 points. I'm going to buy the monkey for sure because he gets to give you a bonus row. 28. And do I want to dismiss it? I'm going to dismiss this caterpillar. It'll make my cat better. And it gets rid of a 0. All right. So then we grab all these, put them back over with these. We replace with a peacock of 19. The peacock and the ostrich both go away because they're on the ends. And we get the next 2 cards, 5 and 11. Okay. This game, we had a lot of fun with it. My little ones really enjoyed it. Grandma was a little iffy. She doesn't like all the math. My littlest one, his biggest problem is he doesn't like to shuffle, and we have to shuffle every turn with this game, unlike most deck builders. Everybody else seems to like it. We've played it a bunch. It's a quick setup, nice game to run through. Oh, monkey goes up here, so this comes up this way. I thought we got rid of him.
The monkey? No, you just bought the monkey.
I know, the dragonfly. I thought we got rid of.
Oh, no, you've gotten rid of.
All right. So my cat's here. So he's plus 4, so he's 5 points. 5 points plus a 3 for the monkey. That's 8. The rooster, everybody here except these 2. So, nope, these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 5 points. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 5 is 17. Plus the dragonfly is 18, 19. 20, 21. We just said he's 5. 26, 27, 28, 29. 1 point away from winning. Let's pretend we did. So if you get 30 points before the cards run out, you win. That's how solo play works. If you get 30 points in a multiplayer game, what happens is you go into something called final flip. So you finish the turn. Somebody got 30 fame. Everybody still gets to buy cards. Okay. And you don't do that getting rid of 2 cards thing. That only happens in the solo game. Other than that, it's just whatever people are buying, you replace. So if this was a solo game, we had 30 points, you would get this plus 3 for final flip. Final flip happens after this round is done. Everybody gets their cards. We don't worry about up here anymore. Everybody does their final shuffle. Everybody lays down their cards. Ugh, that sucked. And then you add them up. So everything's unique. So that's worth 8. 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 points on this one. And then whoever gets 28 plus the 3 would be 31. And then we would compare everybody's fame, and whoever has the most at the end of the game wins. So it's not a complicated game, and once you get the hang of it, it becomes very easy. It's fun. It's awesome. The cards do interesting things. There's cards like this dog in a single player game, which is what I was kind of showing you. It's not very good, but in a multiplayer game, if there's at least one dog in the market or in any other player's grid, then he's worth 5 points. Otherwise, he's worth nothing. So if a dog comes up, if 2 dogs come up, you buy one, and then that other one stays there, or somebody else will buy it so that you don't have that guarantee. But maybe if you both get them at the same time, it's 5 points for both of you. So it's a quick game. It's an easy game. You can play it in between setting up other games while somebody else is setting up a game somewhere else. You'd be like, oh hey, let's play this real quick, because it's a fairly quick game. It's very simple to understand. It's a fun game, and the art style. They went with something that reminds. I mean, let's face it. It reminds us of cartoons, of Saturday morning Looney Tunes or Animaniacs or whatever. I mean, it is like the Looney Tunes cards. It's that type of. They're little animals. They're animated. They're cute. They all do interesting things. It does get you to practice your math skills, which is good for younger children. But it's not just something that's good for younger kids. It's fun for adults. Like I said, it's a simple game. It's an easy concept. It's a lot of fun. There was a mini expansion that came with this. The Big Button expansion. It has something to do with, I think it was only 4 cards. unfortunately, when he gave us this at Gen Con, I didn't even know about it. So I thanked him for this. We told him we would do a review, and we brought it home. We've played it a bunch of times now. We like it a lot. But I didn't even know about the mini expansion, so we didn't get that. So at some point in time, if they start... Right now, they're only using it to give away at conventions. So we seem to have missed our chance to get it. If they do make it available, we'll grab it for sure because we like the game. If they don't make it available and we got to wait till next year's Gen Con, well, I guess we'll get it then. But I do want to thank everybody at Thunderworks Games again, not only for creating this game, but for giving it to us to let us try it out on the channel here. We haven't had a negative about it from anybody in my family, except Grandma was a little taken aback. She can't do math as quick as she used to, and little Ezra doesn't like to shuffle, but he's getting it, and we're teaching him the forward and behind thing. These cards are very thin, but they're high quality. I don't think it would need to be sleeved. I don't intend to sleeve it because I don't sleeve a lot of my cards unless we really have to. It just makes storage easier, and sleeves can get very expensive. As we've said before, we do very much enjoy deck building here at the Man Cave. It's one of our favorite types of games, and I have to give this one a critical success. Now, again, they did give me this game. I did not pay for it, but here's the thing. If I had just demoed this game, played it a couple of times, gotten in the hang of it, I would have bought this game anyway. So take it for what you will. We got it for free. I'm still giving it a critical success. This was a great game. I'm very glad it's in my collection. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And it's on my games that we have often played since then. So thank you very much, Thunderworks. I recommend this. We recommend this at the Man Cave. Like I said, critical success. Thank you very much. Until next week, that's it for our review. Have a good night.